welcome back to 10x Talk. Talk. Today, fuck. And I woke up half an hour. My situation was, fuck, I just don't feel like this shit. It's currently 5 a.m. I woke up half an hour ago like usual, and it's episode 14. So, let's get straight into this. So, this video is about, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I recorded the same intro like 4 or 5 times now. What I'm feeling right now perfectly fits with this video's topic, okay? This video is about if you have a plan, right? Everyone has a plan and their goals. You have a plan that's gonna get you towards your goals, or maybe just your day-to-day plan for today. What happens if you hit a brick wall? You walk right into a wall, and it just feels like there's something that's holding you back, something that's in front of you that you can't keep going. Something that's like testing you almost. So let me talk you through this, right? What do you do when you have a plan and the plan fails? When it doesn't go like you expected? What do you do in those moments? Those are the moments that you need to keep going. Those are the exact moments that you need to push through. Because easy moments, when it all feels easy, when you just fly through it, and you do the good things, but you just fly through it, those aren't the moments that build strength. No, the moments that build strength are these struggling moments, right? Just like in the gym, when you push, if it's easy, you're not gonna make gains. It has to be hard, there has to be struggle, right? I'm not gonna lie, that's what I'm feeling right now. But I'm gonna keep going. I recorded the same 30 seconds of this video about 5 times now. I'm not gonna lie, it pissed me the fuck off. It really pissed me off. But I'm gonna keep going on my plan because I got it, because that's what I gotta do, right? Point is, there's this quote by Mike Tyson, right? Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the fucking face. Then what do? Right? What if life just decides to smack you in the face and your plan just kind of falls apart? That's what's holding a lot of you guys from progressing to higher levels. That's what's holding a lot of you guys back from getting real discipline, from getting higher levels of success, real motivation, real discipline, getting that different mental feeling. And your future self, the successful version of yourself in the future, is begging for that version of yourself to unlock, for that version that pushes through, for that version that goes the extra mile, for the version that can push through the struggle and can embrace the struggle even. Because you need to realize, the next time you struggle, okay, the next time that there's a moment where you walk against the wall, where you get punched in the face by life, please think of this video and just realize, just realize that you do have the option to just keep going. And if you do that, your strength accumulates. The law of accumulation says that if you do a bunch of small things, a bunch of small wins over time, will lead to huge success. So if you can just manage to push through a little bit, and you decide to just do 10% of the plan when you struggle, and when you don't feel like it, that's when you build up strength. And if you repeat that over and over and over again, and every time that you feel a struggle, you go a little bit further, that's where you gain real strength. That's where eventually you're just going to be able to act on the full plan, even when you don't feel like it, even when you're getting punched in the face, even when you're standing against a wall that you just walked in on. The truth is that the days that you don't feel like it are the days that really define you. And if you haven't had real struggle yet, then you don't really know yourself yet, because you don't know how you react in those moments of struggle. My experience with this, I still have this multiple times a week, but a good example was Saturday, where I just did not fucking feel like it. Mentally, I was just out of it. There's no explanation. It's just life testing you, right? There's no cause. There's no nothing. There's no nothing. It just happens every once in a while. It's just life's way of testing you to see if you're actually made for it. And I've failed in those moments over and over again. I've failed hundreds of times. But right now, I'm in a position where I managed to push through it. So what I did was I felt like shit. And I posted it on my Instagram story. I said, I really just don't feel like it. And I ended up running a 5K and jumping in cold water. It's like 35 degrees Fahrenheit, 4 degrees Celsius or something like that. I pushed through those moments, and guess what happened? Once I got the sweat going, once I started pushing, bro, that's when you get the real dopamine hit. That's when you feel real good about yourself. And that's the exact moment that you passed the test. So don't fall for life's tests, okay? See them as tests and realize that if you pass, you're gaining strength. You're progressing. That's where that is where the real progress is made. In those moments of struggle, in those moments when you really don't feel like it, in those moments where your plan falls apart and you're hitting a wall and you're getting punched in the face, where you're getting dropped into the water with your hands tied behind your back. That's what it feels like, right? And it's super normal that you just can't do it, that you just can't push through it, and that you end up, doing exactly what you said you wouldn't do, right? That's relatable. I know it is, because I've been there as well. But every time that you manage to push through it, even if it's just a little part of the plan, even if it's just the one action out of the 10, you gain a little bit of strength. And if you do that over and over and over and over again for months on end, then eventually you'll get to my point where right now for me, no matter how I feel, I'll still act on the plan. I'll still do it. I'll still do 100% of the work because I've pushed through a little bit for so long. And that's where you gain the strength. You got to realize that. I mean, I know everyone says this, right? But your comfort zone is really the killer of your dreams. That's where your dreams go to die. And you got to realize that the life that you're living, like your future is determined based on what you're doing every day. So basically means that right now your future is already decided because you've been doing the same shit every day, right? All your actions over the weeks, every day accumulate to or end up with your future. So if you have the power to decide your future, you have it all in your hands, like a puppet master, right? If you have that power, then you got to realize that you got to do the things that you have to do. And you got to go through the struggle. Otherwise, your future is not going to be how you expected it to be. It's not going to be what you see on Instagram. It's not going to be what you tell yourself because your actions don't align with what you're saying. Now, don't get me wrong. Everyone goes through this. I went through it. There's still things where I go through it. I trust me. It just takes a while. It's just trust the process. And I know people always say that, but it's true. You have to trust the process. And every time there's a bit of struggle, every time life is testing you, I keep saying that because I want you to look at it in that way. I want you to look at it like life is testing you, like it's some external thing. Because when you look at it as an external thing, it's way easier to get over it. When you don't just look at the feeling, your life shouldn't be dictated by your feelings because they're not there to help you. When you wake up and you just feel tired and your mind is telling yourself excuses, that mind is not trying to help you. No, that mind is trying to find a safe spot, a safe place where I can just rest for a second. It's not trying to get you that Lambo. It's not going to get you that upgrade. It's not going to get you that physique, right? This wasn't built by comfort. No, it's repeated struggle. And yeah, at some point you're going to find pleasure out of that struggle because you like the push, right? Going to the gym. A lot of people enjoy it. A lot of people enjoy pushing themselves hard. And that's good. Now try to implement that into your life in those other moments. Try to implement that when you wake up and all you want to do is stay in bed. When the pillow is talking to you saying, oh, it's okay, you can stay another 5 minutes. No, you're going to end up falling asleep and looking at your alarm clock an hour later thinking, shit, I should have just woken up. I should have just, right? You know that's true. You know it is. So your actionable step for this video is going to be, when you don't feel like it, try to do 10% of the work. Because when you don't feel like it, right? Okay, let's just look at the situation how it is. So imagine you have to go to the gym. That's your task, okay? You have to go to the gym, and the first step is, putting on your gym clothes. Imagine you really do not feel like it. You're sitting on the couch, phone in hand, watching like TikTok or Instagram or whatever, and you know you need to go to the gym, but you really just do not feel like it. You really just don't feel like it. And that's exactly when that moment of struggle is, and that's exactly where the growth opportunity is. Because if you do go, then you've punched a hole in the wall, or you've punched life back, or you're starting to swim up. That's where you gain strength. So what do? You start off by step one. Okay, I'm gonna put on my gym clothes. Step one. Now you can still have your phone and everything. Just put on your gym clothes. Just make sure that level or step one is done. Then after you complete step one, what is the next thing? You put on your shoes. You take your bag with some water. And this whole process can take half an hour. It's fine. Just get it done. It doesn't matter. Fuck efficiency and all these things. Just get it done. If you end up going to the gym when you really didn't feel like it and you really had to drag yourself to it, good on you. That's exactly what I want you to do. That's exactly where you've made progress. If you just show up at the gym and do 10 push-ups at that point, you've already made progress. Maybe not physically, but mentally you're you're like pushing. You're pushing life. You're pushing against that wall, waiting for it to break. It's starting to crack. That's exactly what I want you to do. And if you do that over and over again, if you punch enough holes in the wall, if you punch life enough times, eventually you're going to knock it out. Eventually you're going to get through the wall. And then there's going to be a bigger wall. But you don't know that yet. That's what life's about. Breaking through the walls, progressing, and then breaking new walls. But don't focus on that. Focus through breaking through your wall now. So the point is that the days that you don't feel like it are the days that define you. That's what I want you to realize, and I want you to understand. And remember this. This is the number one takeaway for this video, is that the struggle in life, the moments when you don't feel like it, the moments when it all comes crashing down, the moments that you get disappointed and you thought you would push through, they are tests, okay? Life is testing you to see if you are made for it. Do not fall for life's tests, and make sure you pass them, because those are the defining moments of your success. Those are the moments that are going to decide if you are going to be that guy. If you're going to be the guy that makes it, or if you're going to be the guy that's going to be disappointed looking at his life 10 years from now, knowing that, oh, he could have been great. Okay? So, yeah, that's what you got to understand. All right, anyway, so this is great, because for me, I started off this video, like I said, I recorded the same intro for this video like 5 times, and it just felt like shit. It just felt like I couldn't get into it. And even the video idea, it took a little while. But I pushed through it. I went through it. And this is just a little version of the struggle, right? You can have bigger moments where you really, seriously, just don't want to do it at all. But this is the same situation. And I pushed through it. And now we got this video for like 13 minutes. And I know this is going to go off, because I know this is... How do you like these videos, by the way? If you're watching this, if you're still here after 13 minutes, first off, good shit. Great that you have an attention span that's long enough than 99% of the population, right? Because all these guys... But the thing is, bro, if you just work hard and you manage to push through the struggle, bro, listen to me. You can run all these guys over, man. All these guys are just nothing. It's nothing. Seriously. It's nothing. Just build up your momentum. Keep pushing through those struggle moments. And if you're struggling, just send me a DM on Instagram. If you just really don't know how to get to your goals, or you've been trying, but you just doesn't work out. Like, you always find a way to fuck up. Or you can't stay consistent. Or you just finally want to get some abs, but you just really can't manage to do it yourself. You can't lose the weight. You're just lazy all the time. Then send me a DM on Instagram, bro. I will help you out. Honestly, that's always a thing, by the way. If you need any help with anything at any time, about anything, send me a DM on Instagram. It's link in the description. Go check it out. I post stories there every day, so I kind of document my life on there. And I post like 3 to 5 reels per day, so I'm pretty active. So go check it out. Go drop a follow. Go support me on there. Oh yeah, by the way, I do one-on-one fitness coaching. If you want to get the physique of your dreams, but you want to get a physique like this, where you're proud of what you're looking at in the mirror, you're proud of the abs and all this definition and muscles and shit. If you want to have a physique that you're proud of and that you're going to be on the beach getting compliments from people, getting people looking at you, being proud and confident taking off your shirt, being proud of the progress you've made and finally making your hard work pay off. If you want that and you're struggling with that, then DM me coach on Instagram so I know that you're interested in that, and I'll talk you through it. We can just talk about it, and if for a good match, then I'd love to coach you. That being said, the last thing I'm going to say is be a practitioner, not a theorist. Go do, go act, go experiment. Don't look at all the theory and think you're going to get through the hard moments. No, you have to go through the hard moments. Be a practitioner. All right, guys, that was it. So, like usual, dreams don't work unless you do. So go fucking work.